When grit runs out, faith steps in, and grace carries you further than you ever thought you could go on your own. Hey guys, Dan Greer, Forge, coming at you today to talk about faith in the trenches. Leadership isn't just grit and grind. It's also fueled by faith. Prayer keeps leaders grounded. Grace carries us further than we ever thought possible. And both forge together, strengthen in the toughest trenches there is. You guys, today, as we get into this 5-minute power up, I want to talk a little bit about prayer as fuel. Leadership is exhausting. Okay, if you try to run on your own strength all the time, you're going to be exhausted constantly. I run this all the time. Oh, I'm running on caffeine. Oh, I couldn't survive. I didn't have 20 cups of coffee a day and 16 soda pops. Okay, great. You're trying to run on your own fuel, right? When's the last time you prayed for energy? When's the last time you prayed for healing for yourself? When's the last time you prayed for anything like that, right? Prayer refuels your vision and your focus. I have some chairs over here, actually. You scroll over here a little, you can see some chairs. They're a little messy right now, but there's some chairs over there. You know what those chairs do? That's my spot where I sit. I know. I sit in a chair. Good job, Dan. Good job. You sit in a chair. But that's where I sit and I reflect. About 10 minutes a day. Right? And if you look behind me, there's a Bible. That loader's holding up a Bible. My finger's pointing at it right now. I know that's a wicked cool display for a Bible. It's got a log. It's a little like metal loader. Wheel loader, front wheel loader, and it's got log forks on it, and it's, holding the Bible up between it. It's amazing display. Thank you. I know, I appreciate that. Anyways, I keep that Bible there so I can read it once in a while. It's amazing thing about having a Bible out is when it's out, you can read it. When it's closed away and tucked into a cabinet where most people keep theirs, you don't get to read it. But if you have it out, you can pick it up and you can read it because it reminds you to read it. And here's what happens when I pray, it refuels my vision. It gets me more focused. It gets me excited. Now, there's something else you got to remember as a leader is hard work matters. But grace is what it takes to make your efforts truly sustainable. I can work 7 days a week. You can work 7 days a week. You can work for a whole freaking year at 7 days a week. And what happens? You're running on caffeine at that point, right? Or you're running on nothing, on fumes. After a little while, you start running on fumes, right? What happens when you start praying and you start turning grace into that? Grit. Lord, give me strength. Lord, give me perseverance. Lord, help me know when to take a break. Help me know when to stop. What happens? You know when to stop. You know when to take a break. You get more energy, you get more focus, right? The trenches of leadership is going to test you. Faith is the anchor that keeps you steady when pressure starts rising. Okay, that's faith under fire. It's faith under pressure. When you get forged, what happens? First off, you got to be thrown in the fire. It's got to get hot. It's got to get uncomfortable. Then what happens next? It's going to take a lot of pressure to fix the problem. Beating it out. Hammering the metal down. Eventually, you turn into this beautiful sword. This beautiful tool, this beautiful work of art, right? That's grace. Grace is the blacksmith knowing when to stop beating on you and put you back in the fire. Grace is knowing when to dip you in water and let you cool down. That's grace. Leaders who lean on faith don't just survive, they thrive. They thrive in ways that impact not only them, but their entire team and their entire family. And I want you to think about that. When you lean into your faith, you thrive. You thrive. Why wouldn't you want to thrive? Why wouldn't you want to lean harder into faith no matter what you're doing, no matter where you're at, no matter where you're going? Right? Personally, for me, sometimes I struggle. I don't know about you guys, but I struggle sometimes. I struggle to talk about my faith sometimes. I struggle to lean into it. I struggle to remember to pray. Right? This is why I wrote the book, Grit, Grease, and Grace. It's about leadership forged in real life, where faith and grit collide. And if you're ready to dive deeper, join me at godfirstlifenext.org, where we talk it out every single day, and you can get a devotional delivered to your inbox every week. You guys, hope you enjoyed. Get out there, get some. Don't be afraid to share this with other people. We'll talk to you later.